Today I'm going to show you how to color royal icing and, more importantly, how to adjust the consistency. I always start with a scale to measure exactly what I need. For this pink, I need 2 bags of flood and 1 small bag of detail icing. That's about 60 grams per flood bag and 20 grams for detail. So I'm starting with 140 grams of icing. If you missed how I made this base royal icing, be sure to check out my last video. First, add your gel food coloring, just a little at a time until you hit that perfect shade. Since my detail icing stays at the original stiff consistency it was made at, I'll bag those 20 grams now. I push it to the bottom and swirl it to get the air bubbles out. I always tie a knot in my detail bag so I can tell them apart easily. Now for the flood. I slowly add water to the rest of the icing. If you go too thin, just add a bit of powdered sugar to thicken it back up. To check the consistency, I lift my spatula and watch the icing drizzle back into the bowl. You want to count how many seconds it takes for that drizzle to completely disappear and become a smooth, flat surface again. I usually like a 10 to 15 second flood, but since I'm freezing this batch, I'm aiming for 15 seconds today. Freezing tends to thin icing out slightly, so I'm making it a little thicker to account for that change later. Once I hit 15 seconds, I bag it up. I use a bag tire for flood consistency so I can distinguish them from my knotted detail bags. I'll use the flood to outline and fill cookies and the detail for the fine work on top. Just repeat for every color you need. Happy baking and have a blessed day.